Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are revisiting some old products. These are products that I originally said that I really liked or I loved, and I wanted to try them out again to see if they were still on my list of favorites or if my opinion had radically changed since I first tried them out. One product is actually going to be on sale, I think today at Nordstrom, I'm pretty sure, hopefully I got that right. And the rest of them are all available, just double checking. Yes, they're all available at major retailers. I'm like, am I missing anything? No. Let's start with the foundation that I have on. This is the Dolce & Gabbana. This is the Hydra Glow and Fresh Skin Tint. This is what it looks like. It's got a really cool squeeze bottle. I really like the tip. So basically what happens with the tip is that you don't have residue. The way that it's like rounded here, I'm gonna clean it off because I literally just used it. It has a really interesting like little bulb on the tip. So when you pour it out, it works really well and you don't get like this messy, nasty mess. It is a very watery foundation, skin tint, whatever you want to call it. I liked this when it first came out, but I wasn't like overly excited about it. I was like, oh, it's really nice. I like it, but you know, whatever. I have come to like this a lot more though since my first use of it. I think one of the reasons I wasn't as enthralled with it when I first started using it is that the Lisa Eldridge had come out at about the same time, and the Lisa Eldridge is still my hands down favorite. However, this is an excellent, excellent skin tint. It's really emollient. I think it has a lovely dewy finish. I have this in 2C. I think it's a great shade for me. Dolce & Gabbana, when they reintroduced their line, they came out with some products that I really liked. I liked the skin tint. The blushes I think are really good. There weren't as many shades. There were a couple of products where I was like, oh, that's, you know, impressive. I wasn't bowled over like I was with like the Solar Glow powder, but this is a really good product. And I believe it's 20% off at Nordstrom. So if you're looking for a really good skin tint that's emollient and dewy, this is a good way to go. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. I would say it's a light coverage. It's a very lightweight, you know, it's physically not heavy, and again, has that emollient dewy finish. If you're somebody who has really oily skin, I would not recommend it because I do think it has too much emollients for somebody who is a really oily skin type. Then, the bronzer. This is the Farrah Hamidi bronzer in Bois. I have made sure that my original thoughts were correct and accurate. I love this bronzer. I think it's great for me. It does have a reddish, bronzy undertone. I really love it for somebody who has pale or light skin with cool tones, even to peach apricot tones. I think it's an amazing choice. I think it's a really unique shade. Excellent formula. Love the way it looks on the skin. If you are pale or fair, light, and you have a very olive undertone or yellow undertone, this might not be the one you like because the undertone of this looks a little burnt. Looks a little bit like you got a little too much sun and you got burnt, which is what I look like when I have been in the sun. So it's perfect for me. And any of those of you who are looking for a reddish toned, cool undertone bronzer, but that's not a contour, this is the shade. This is the product. And I would strongly encourage you to pick it up. But if you're, like I said, olive or yellow undertone, I think it might be too reddish pink for you. The blush. The blush is a shade that I haven't worn in a long time. This is the Laura Mercier Fresco. And this is a long time favorite. This is available. There's always like, this is always a shade that's like almost sold out. There's always like 2 or 3 left, but it's a sheer silky pinky brown nude. And it has a little bit of luminescence to it. It's a beautiful shade. If you're somebody who's like me and you like these sheer browny cool shades and you are, I would say, fair all the way to light medium, this is gonna show up and it's gonna look beautiful on you. The Laura Mercier blushes are actually quite excellent. No one ever talks about them. They've been around for a while, but this one is a really good one and I would strongly recommend it. It looks beautiful on the skin. Like I said, I have no highlighter on today. The luminescence is all from that blush. It's definitely worth picking up. lip liner. I revisited the Sisley chocolate liner. I haven't worn the Sisley liners in a while because I've been wearing the Tom Fords. I still love the Sisley chocolate liner. It's still fabulous. It's a great liner. It looks so good on, and it works so well. The Sisley liners are so good. They are creamy and beautiful, and the chocolate shade is my favorite. I will say, of all the liners I own, this is still my favorite shade. The chocolate shade, to me, is perfect. Now, the Tom Ford liners are more resilient. Like when you use the Tom Ford liners, they stay on. They stay on through oil. They stay on through like getting stuff all over your lips. If you put a gloss on it like I have on today, the part on the lip itself will come off, but the line will stay. The Tom Ford liners, those are like, they are hard to perish. Like you will not, those are not gonna move. The Sisleys aren't as tough as those, but they're really good. They do stay on, they do have a lot of longevity. And like I said, the chocolate shade to me, is the most perfect shade ever made. The gloss I have on is something that I have not reviewed before. I have shown it to you. This is the East Coast gloss from Tom Ford. And I've been telling you guys, like I did a swatches on my hand, I was like, it's a really unique shade because what it does when you put it on like this chocolate shade, or you put it on the Reese from the Tom Ford liner, or frankly, any Nude Brune from Chanel, it just elevates the, like it's an excellent gloss. It just has the sophisticated shimmer, warm shimmer to it. It doesn't look like much in a swatch. I know that. When you see it and you take it out and you just put it on your hand, you're like, okay, Jen, like that looks like clear gloss. I don't really get it. But when you put it on over a liner, this shade, there's this slight gloss slash glitter slash gleam in it that looks so good over practically any liner I have tried. And so far my favorite is the chocolate, but it looks good with the Reese, with the A-List from Tom Ford, Nude Brune from Chanel. Honestly, the Fig from Dior, there's another nude shade from Dior it looks great with. It looks good with pink shades, red shades. It just looks great with every liner I've tried. Different color, brown, red, oranges. It's just the perfect gloss shade. Like it's this gorgeous, like I said, it looks like it has glitter in it, but it doesn't. It's a sophisticated glimmer. It's really beautiful. I'm really impressed with the East Coast. It's really, really good. The mascara is the Yves Saint Laurent Lash Clash in brown. And I revisited this because I used the Lash Clash in black for the Unexplored Garden. And I wanted to try the brown again. And I have to tell you, when I first tried this, I didn't like it. I kind of was like, oh, you know, it's fine, it's fluttery, but I don't really like the brown because it's, you know, it's brown. But I have to say, I'm kind of impressed with the deepness of this brown. Like, it's not a light brown, it's a very dark brown. And I think for a look like this that I did today, which is a very, you know, the whole thing is kind of monochromatic brown tones, I kind of like the brown with it. Like, I actually think, I don't know, I think it looks more chic somehow with the brown mascara. You guys have to tell me what you think, but I really kind of like it. Like, it looks pulled together a little bit because it's still got that brown undertone, which the lips have, which the eyes have, which the cheeks have. I have to say, like, I was like, wow, okay, that actually looks pretty good. So I really do like the Lash Clash. It's like a feathery volumizing look. It's got that kind of fluttery, you know, kind of thing. But I have to say, of all the brown mascaras I've ever tried, like I like this one the most because it's like a deep brown. It's not like a warm brown. Do you know what I mean? It's like almost like a black brown. And I really do like that. So I gotta say I'm impressed. And then Last but not least, what I have on my eyes. So I have talked about these before, but I haven't used one on the channel in a while. This is the eyeshadow stick eyewear from Victoria Beckham, and this is in caramel. And you know, guys, I have to say, like, Victoria Beckham, there's something about Victoria Beckham that does, but like the line, she introduces like one thing and then it drops, and then I feel like I can't just order one thing, so I have to wait till something else comes out to order like two things. But every time she introduces something, I like the product. The eyeliners are spectacular, very smudgeable. They can transfer. That's the only thing I would say, but they are beautiful. The eye sticks, the lipsticks, the bronzers, like everything she does is excellent. Like I love all of her products, but I don't feel like I talk about them as much. And I think it's because she never has, like, she doesn't drop collections like Chanel does or Dior. She drops a product. But if you haven't tried Victoria Beckham, or you have like one Victoria Beckham product, I would strongly encourage you to get the eyewear. Pick up a couple of shades. I have 5, 6, I have 6 of them. So I have a number of different shades, obviously. And the ballerina is one that I probably wear the most, believe it or not, because it's this very light pink and it just can go right on your eye, it brightens up your eye, and you're just like out the door with a little bit of mascara. But they're all excellent, and I feel like I should just buy all of them. I don't know which ones I'm missing at this point, but you know, her liners and her eyewears and her mascara I love too. So like, I gotta give it to Victoria Beckham, and I really should do like a full look of Victoria Beckham, like a full face, because I feel like I don't talk about her products enough, given how much I actually like them. They're really, really excellent, I have to say. So overall, I have the same thoughts that I had when I originally tried these products, or I've liked them more since I originally tried them. The Dolce & Gabbana, definitely. Like I think I went from saying that it was like a really good product to I really love that product. I think it's an excellent product. I just feel like for people who have very oily skin, it's not going to be your jam, but I think it's a great skin tint. I really do. The Fair Hominy bronzer is like very unique, and it's a niche product in some ways, but it's definitely one that I hope never gets discontinued, because it's something that I think I'll have in my collection forever. The Laura Mercier Fresco Blush, I've had Fresco. I've bought that shade like numerous times. It's a great shade and nobody ever talks about it. The chocolate liner is still my favorite shade of all time. The East Coast gloss is special in my opinion. The Lash Clash mascara is growing on me, the brown. I think I'm becoming a fan of it. And the Victoria Beckham eyewears, pick one of them up. Pick one of the shades up. I'm telling you, these are great. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.